So excited to welcome Michelle to speak with me today about how she's feeling and how she was feeling just a few short months ago when she was really struggling in menopause and how she's doing now and how some of the changes that she's been making have just changed everything for her. So welcome, Michelle.
Thank you.
So good to see you smiling so brightly. So I'd love for you to tell everyone just some of the things that you were struggling with when you and I first met.
Oh, when we first met, struggling with sleep. I couldn't sleep. I would maybe get 2 or 3 hours a night on a good night. I couldn't. I watched my granddaughter, so I would fall asleep every morning while she was playing in the living room. The hot flashes were crazy. I was having them all day, all night. Just I was just miserable, 24/7, just miserable.
Wow. Yeah. That was really a really tough time for you. I mean, not sleeping all night long. And I'll never forget, you used a term, you said that you felt like you were flopping like a fish
Yes.
at night, that you just couldn't get comfortable and you were so hot. And that just made everything in your life so difficult when you haven't had any sleep, and you're falling asleep during the day. I mean, what was that like when you were around your youngest granddaughter and you just felt that you had to be asleep while you were on, you had her under your care?
It was hard because like I mean, she's 4, but and she was basically entertaining herself because I just could not get off that couch, and I would lay there knowing I need to get up. This is not fun hanging out with grandma because grandma's sleeping all the time. And she would cover me with a blanket. Oh, here, grandma, trying to make me feel better. And it's like I have to do something. This is not it's not safe for her, and it's not good.
Yeah. Yeah. So you made a big decision to take my hand and to make some changes in your life. And here you are a few months later. And tell us how things are going now with Rowan, your granddaughter. What's it like now?
Much better. I have all 3 granddaughters because school is out, and I just have way more energy. I'm not falling asleep on the couch every morning. We're starting to make healthier snacks for them, and so grandma doesn't eat them while they're not there. I just have more energy. I feel so much better because I'm sleeping at night. The hot flashes are almost gone. It's just completely different world for me right now.
Wow, that's incredible. So when you go to sleep at night and you wake up in the morning refreshed, like what, I think you actually told me that you don't need an alarm to get up anymore. Is that right?
Yeah, and that's never happened to me. I've always been one, if I didn't have to get up, I would sleep till 8, 9, 10, 11 o'clock. There were times as a child growing up, I didn't get out of bed till noon because that's just, you know, I've always enjoyed just laying there trying to sleep. So when my alarm would go off, I would wait till the last second, and then I'd have to run, like crazy to get where I had to be on time. Now, even on the weekends, I'm up before 7 o'clock in the morning, and that does not happen. I mean, that's unheard of for me. So yeah.
Wow. And you're excited about things that are happening now that you have all this energy. You've been doing more things with the girls, but you've also been doing some things for yourself. You had some projects that you've been wanting to do for a really long time that I know you're super proud of. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I had, well, for years, my grandparents' old farmer's mailbox, and I've always wanted to redo that and put it up front on my front porch, as a decoration. And I'll do it. I'll do it later. I'll do it later. I'll do it later. It's like for 10 years I put it off. So then finally I'm like, you know what? No, I'm doing it. And after I had Bob help me get all the supplies down. My granddaughters helped me. My cousin helped me. And then Bob put it up for me. And I just like to go outside, just look at it because it looks so good. And it just makes me mad that I took so long to do it. But yeah, I did that. And then I have the milk jugs that we found a couple of years ago, and I redid those with my granddaughter. And it just it looks so nice when I walk outside, and those projects are getting ticked off one by one.
Yeah. You really have this creative streak in you. And when we're so tired that we can't think straight, all of those kinds of things, like we're just missing that joy in our life. And I know that your girls, your granddaughters have been enjoying seeing you like get creative like that too. And what does it feel like for you to know that you're helping them make better choices to eat, and about how you're taking care of yourself, and that you're doing these things that you really enjoy? How does that make you feel about the model that you're setting, the role model that you are being for them?
It kind of reminds me like my grandmothers. I had this image of them, and they were just amazing, and they were never even, I don't care how they felt, they never portrayed that. They always, it was all about the grandkids, all about making their lives, our lives better and fun. And I want my granddaughters to remember that, instead of, oh, grandma's was always sleeping on the couch. Grandma was too tired to do this. Grandma was like, oh, I'm too old. So just, I like, they see me eating healthier, so they want to eat healthier. They see me doing these projects, so that they want to do things. And they're always like, grandma, let's go and, do this, and let's do this. And I can do that. And I just so glad that I can leave, good memories with them, instead of, grandma's sleeping over there.
Yeah, I mean, they're little. You said earlier they're 4, 6, and 8 now. And you're like the cool grandma now. Like you are the cool grandma that's going to be around, that's going to be setting an example for them, that's going to be there for them, and it's going to be able to run around with them. And like, what a huge transition in just a few months from not being able to do anything, and falling asleep on the couch, and knowing that you are just the best version of yourself in every way, and that you're setting an example for them, and also that you're setting an example for the other people in your life about what it looks like to prioritize your health and prioritize yourself. And you told me that people around you are really noticing that as well.
Right. Yeah. My boyfriend now gets excited because when he says, what's for dinner, I actually have an answer. Or, so, and he has options, which is like, he's like, what? I have more than one thing to choose from. What happened?
Yeah.
So it's great. And then, like, my cousins and I would get together now and do girls' nights, because, I have the energy and I want to hang out with them. And I was just talking with my cousin today. We are planning our next one. And her and I are actually getting together this weekend to go do something we did when we were kids. It just, people are wanting to be around me more, because I'm not such a stick in the mud and, you know, hiding in the house because I'm tired and I don't want to associate.
Wow. It's really remarkable. And I'm just so honored, like, to see you having transformed this way. It brings a lot of joy to me, and I know that it will bring a lot of hope to a lot of women. So you took a big step. So if there was a woman who was like you, who was not sleeping, who was, having to kind of keep herself, just barely making it through the day, knowing that she was not showing up as the best version of herself to a friend, to her family, what would you say to her if she was knowing that she needed help?
I would tell them, just take that step, make that decision, because it's for you. And it's not going to get better if you don't do something about it. I mean, just thinking about it like I did for all that time. I mean, I dealt with this menopause stuff for over 4 years, and you get tired of it. And it's just like, just do it. It's for you. You can't be there for other people if you're not there for yourself. So just do it. Worth it. Worth every penny.
Yeah. Well, thank you for that. And, the very first step for those of you who are wanting to know what Michelle did, the very first step is to book a completely free one-on-one breakthrough call with me. That was the first step that Michelle took. We'll get on the call for about 45 minutes. We're going to talk about your struggles in perimenopause, menopause, and how those are negatively affecting your life right now, and really what it will take for you to get where you want to go. And if there's a way that I can help, I will let you know what that looks like. And if not, I'll steer you to something else. And that way, no matter what, you're going to get a lot of clarity on the call and know exactly what your next steps will be. So, Michelle, I just want to thank you so much. And again, I honor you for all the work that you put in. And I'm just so thrilled that you're having a great summer, and that your girls are enjoying spending time with you, and you're enjoying time with them as well.
Well, thank you. I would not be where I'm at without you. Thank you.